Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? It's your boy Roar. We're here to check out Moona Hoshinova's song Lasting Freedom. I don't know why I didn't see this. This came out almost a year ago. But fortunately, someone on Discord suggested it, pointed it out, so I'm glad they did because I would have just missed this otherwise. I mean, you know her, you love her, you know what to expect. She's going to be amazing. Let's just jump into it. Let's see if we're going to get rock or if we're going to get like some EDM style kind of thing. Let's see. I'm excited. Very symbolic, that butterfly.
Impossible is undefinable. Let me choose the paths I am to go. On the road to happiness, on the road to happiness. Validating fears I had before. Every little effort met with scorn. You live in my head, offer to defend all of my demands.
You lived in my head, offered to defend all of my demands. Huh. Because we were just talking about trying to go about the journey that you want to set for your happiness, as much as other people are always scornful of every little choice you make. Maybe it's talking about the one person who was there to help you along and give you encouragement. Let's dial it back real quick. I want to make sure I'm not reading this wrong.
On the road to happiness, validating fears I had before. Every little effort met with scorn. You live
Nice,
in my
same.
head, offer to defend all of my demands.
Or maybe this was someone who ultimately ended up not being good to you, but at least tried to, extend an olive branch, act like they were on your side, maybe. I love the little lilts that she does with her voice. I don't know what her range is, but da 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 da, like just kind of the scorn. How she said that was very, very pretty. I like that. It makes me think of if you're kind of strained on that point. You're not just saying, all of my efforts were met with scorn. It was more like scorn. Like you're just kind of like, yeah, it still hurts thinking about that you did that. Oh.
Unconditional was your love. Meaningful intention for my heart. On my way to
Meaningful intentions, oh boy.
on my way to happiness.
Ooh, I love the
Only when I
guitar.
figure what I lost. Now I know that I'm stronger.
Hey, okay. Be strong.
All I know is you're the reason why I've made it. Freedom that will last. I can be happy now. I can be happy now.
Good for you.
All this time I spent looking for somebody, and then you came along. Now I have made it far. Dreams didn't come true. Many months I spent alone. I do this for a while. For truth.
Okay, so I wasn't sure when the rhyme was going to end there. Let me see. Okay, interesting. It doesn't seem like there's. I feel like if there has been rhyming for these lines, at least in the chorus, I just missed them. I don't know why. Maybe I was just trying to think too hard about the lyrics. Many moons I'd been alone. That ties into her lore. You guys were telling me. Also, the dress that she was wearing is kind of the moon side of her, right? If I remember correctly. Very, very cool. Her deciding that, okay, well, I'm able to make it because you're there to help me amid all the pressures that others have put on me. Is that related to her fans? Where she's like, because you've been there to help me, I'm able to travel far and find my truth. Is that what it is? Because if so, that's very, very sweet. Ooh, this looks a lot like the fight in her previous, or the previous video that we checked out, when she lifts everything up and... Ooh, the strings. That makes me think of High Tide. Just kind of some of that rise that it has before going into the chorus. Still think it's one of the best songs that Whole Alive ever put out, personally. Ooh, and the text is like dripping, like it's coming apart like that. Ooh, it's like the very lettering is drowning. So that was, hold on. Yeah, Won't Ever Back Down, Let Me Drown. I don't know why I wasn't seeing rhyming before. I must just be stupid. Tell me you're stupid in the comments right before you leave a dislike on that. Sorry. Okay, so it comes from, it sounded different from what she said at first, where she was talking about like true intentions, but then now it's saying I've decided to trust in that and it's worked out. I think that speaks to how a lot of people can feel like, okay, maybe you had good intentions, but I'm not really sure if it's going to follow through. But now in this second verse, she's going forward and saying, no, this actually worked out. I trusted in it, and now I'm stronger. I think that's very, very cool to show that, sort of linear redemption that she was going on. Yeah, okay, so there, in paying attention to it this time around, there wasn't really any rhyming in the chorus. I would have thought if this was a cover, in a different language, then maybe it would make sense if it's translated into English. We might not get all the rhyming because obviously it's going to be different words in English. But this is an original song, so I'm just curious. Maybe she just doesn't care to do that. There's plenty of ways that music outside the States just kind of does its own thing, which I am all for because she's very talented and this is awesome. So it's cool, though, too, regardless, that she feels like she can be happy. You know, it's something that I feel like for a lot of people, that word being happy just feels like it's a cop-out. We'll just, whether because people think that it's too easy to ask to be happy or they think it's as simple as just choosing it. There are ways that you have to choose to accept what's around you. I've known many miserable people that have a very good life situation. Very good things are all around them, and they don't care because they're not good in here and they're not good in here. You have to make some choices to have a spirit that is accepting of the good things around you and to be happy. There is part of that choice, right? It's not going to force itself onto you. But then on the flip side, being in that position where you can declare like, okay, I know I can be happy now. That feels a lot more like you realized what you had instead of just, oh, well, now I'm happy because this thing happened. It's like, well, now I understand I'm in a much better situation and I can be happy. I think that's almost a declaration to me that she is going to move forward and be like, I'm going to be happy now. Cool. Like, I realize I can be happy. I kind of have that permission to do it. There's this great channel called Cinema Therapy where they looked at What About Bob? Kind of a comedy, but for the therapist in the group, because it's a therapist and a filmmaker. The therapist said, I've, as an actual therapist, watching this movie kind of scares me. And if you know the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But there's a moment where the therapist actually just gives this crazy client that he has a piece of paper that says, take a vacation from your problems. And it kind of works. And he's a lot happier. He's like, okay, cool. This is from my doctor that says I need to take a vacation from my problems. Wow. And the filmmaker asked him, are there some people that just need the option handed to them. Like, hey, you can do this, or you can choose to not do this. That is something you are allowed to do. And the therapist's response was, yeah, there's a lot of people that for whatever reason, they just need an external clarification to be like, you can be happy now. And just, oh, yeah. Hold on. Okay, battling heavy rains or wind, climbing limb by limb, climbing a tree limb by limb. Love that. Okay, now we got awesome rhyming. Woo, go! Oh, I thought we were gonna go. Wow, gratitude. Cause all this time I spent looking for somebody, and then you came along. Now I have let it fall. All I know is you're the reason why I've met it. Freedom that will last. I will be happy now. I will be happy now. Cause all this time I spent looking for somebody, and then you came along. Now I have let it fall. Our dreams they came true. Many months I spent alone on journeys far and wide, traversing through all. Reported to the pride, remembering that I've been searching all the time for truth. Wow, great way to end it. It feels finite for truth, period. It's the end. We completed that journey. It's just it's sweet. I think it's very sweet when an artist, especially someone who is very successful, it's not like she's naming names, which is another reason why I feel like a lot of this not only has to do with her friends, but her fans as well. You got me to this place. Gratitude. I'm thankful. But I think, there's just a lot of people out there that don't really spell it out. There's ways I don't feel like I've spelled it out. I don't feel like I've done enough. Yeah. But, that's another reason why I think her, in the position she's at, is still able to turn around to the people who built her up and said, I thank you. I appreciate you. I'm never going to forget that. All those people who helped me get to where I am now. Doing that, can't help but love that. But you guys tell me your thoughts in the comments. Link to this, of course, is going to be in the description. Go support her. And if you haven't heard any of her other music, I would hope that you'd check out her catalog. It's absolutely fantastic. And that's all I got to say about that. Thanks for watching. Hold on just one moment, folks. I believe we have a little bit of a hidden stuff here. It says sentences from each first letter of the lyrics. So these are all the lyrics written out here. And I guess, first of all, incredible job with anyone who's able to write like that. I think that's really cool. You guys can see it here. Says, impossible is undefinable. Let me choose the path that I am to go on the road of happiness, validating fears, every little, we see all that. It goes into I love you, Moonafik and Moonabito. Love this song. Amazing work, Moona, Shino, and Mimiku. Interesting. Ending theme song for a mecha anime. Absolutely. I don't know who Moonafik and Moonabito is, but please let me know that in the comments. That was really, really cool. I'm glad that we checked that out before stopping this video. Anyway, that was cool. Very, very cool. Great stuff.